glad you're joining me, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Just glad you're here. So for today's class, we're going to get started in child's pose. So you can just find yourself in any type of child's pose that feels good in your body right now, whether that's knees together, knees wide, whether your arms are tucked or they're reaching out or in prayer. Just take pause and just be with yourself for a moment. Tuning in to how you're coming into your time on your mat today. It's different every time, isn't it? So how are you right now? How's your body? How's your thoughts? Your heart? Just start to breathe into this space. So in child's pose, on your inhale, just feel the upper body lift off the thighs. Expand the back of the heart as you exhale. Just feel yourself melting into your mat. Just move in that rhythm of expansion and lifting, and then exhaling and melting and rooting in. And so I've been with this phrase a lot this past week of just, this is all part of it. I just kind of keep hearing it, keep saying it to myself over and over. This is all part of it. When things that come that are just unexpected, remembering that, all right, this is all part of it. This is somehow part of the story, part of what I'm to live out and walk through. Somehow it works together, even in the unseen. And so I wonder how that lands on you today. This phrase, it's all part of it. In your child's pose, let's just thread the right arm under the left. So come to the right cheek, the right shoulder. Just take a gentle twist in your child's pose. As you breathe in, just this is all, exhale, part of it. And just letting those words kind of land on you uniquely. To speak over your current situation, your life. Twist to the other side, thread the opposite arm. Come to the opposite cheek. Just a few breaths. Sometimes the unexpected can throw us off and bring discouragement. But I've just found that saying this is all part of it just starts to shift my mood, my expectation, my thoughts. So those few words just come with a lot of perspective for me, and I wonder what they do for you. Coming out of that twisted child's pose, let's just now walk our upper body over to the right, and then let the belly just kind of melt onto that right thigh. Maybe extend the left fingertips just a little further over to the right. And feel that length on the left side body. And if you feel like you're really pulling the left arm out of the socket, gently draw it back in, but kind of find that reach from the outer arm. And then switch sides, come over center and then over to the left side. And find that drawing in of the right shoulder into the right shoulder socket, but then reach the right fingertips maybe a little further over. Breathe space and expansion onto the right side. And then come back center. from here now, let's press ourselves up into table. Just take a few movements here, coming out of that child's pose. Draw the navel into your spine. Let's find neutral. Gaze is up towards the fingers. And then from here, extend right leg out, left arm out. If that's too much balance, you can keep the hand down. Just use the leg extended out. And then as you exhale, just 5 times, let's draw the knee to elbow. So inhale to extend long, exhale draws everything in. There's kind of like a rounding in the spine as you come together. Feel the core engage every time you exhale and tap in. See how it's the core that helps us move and stabilize. When you're ready, just come down. Bring that right leg out to the right side. Right heel in line with your left knee. Rise up, arms sweep high, and then exhale, slide right hand down towards the right shin or ankle. Left arm reaches up and over, so you're rooting into the left knee, and the left fingertips reach up and over again, just opening side body. Just welcoming, making room for whatever it is. Like, this is all part of it. So we're just making room in our body to just be where we are. And then come back up. Come back to table. Maybe just wag your tail in your table for a moment. And then opposite side, extend the left leg out long, right arm out in front of you. Find that balance. Draw the navel into your spine. So be mindful of the core as you move. As you exhale, tap knee to elbow 5 times, moving slow. Really feel every muscle working, stabilizing. Listen for the sound of your breath as you move. Then on that 5th one, extend the left leg out to the left, left heel in line with your right knee. Inhale to rise up, shoulders stacking over your hips. Left hand slides down towards the shin or ankle, and right arm reaches up and over. Engage from the fingertips out. Right knee is down. Breathe into the space in between each rib. And then from here, come back center. Come to down dog, and then let's just press our table and then press ourselves to down dog. From your down dog, let's take figure 4 legs. So from down dog, take the right ankle and just drape it over the left knee. So you're still in a down dog position, but now draw the right knee back and keep lifting the hips up and back. So we're just stretching a little bit of the hip here. If you're like, what are you talking about? You can just quickly take a look at me and then find that position again. One more breath here. And then switch sides. Left ankle comes just above the right knee, and then just keep drawing the left knee back. Hips reach up and back. If you need to find a bend in the knees to make it more manageable in this position, take that. Just breathe into the sensations that are coming up in your body here. And then come back to neutral. From down dog, let's walk the hands back to meet the feet. Just fold it out here. Take 3 breaths in your fold. And then just slowly, one vertebra at a time, rise to stand. Arms and gaze are the last to lift. Exhale to your heart. Take 3 breaths here just in stillness. This is all part of it. And then bringing the hands at your sides, let's just cross the right ankle over the left. So while we're standing here, and then hinge to the right. So the arms are up overhead, interlace the hands above the head as you hinge over to the right. And then let's just switch sides. Cross the left ankle over the right. Arms reach up, hinge the hips over to the left. So the arms reach up over. And then come out of that. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, hold. Either drop to the knees or stay on the toes. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Deep bend in the knees. Look towards the hands. Step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And then go right back into your fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, jump back, chaturanga, either way. Knees or toes, your choice. Moving through your vinyasa, making your way to down dog. Deep bend in the knees, look towards the hands once you're in your down dog. Step or float to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Go right back into the fold on your exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Move through your vinyasa, any variation you want to take. Last time. From your down dog, deep bend in the knees, look towards your hands, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Shins draw back. You should be able to look down and see your toes. Inner thighs hug together. As you exhale, spread the arms out wide like airplane arms and hover the belly over your thighs, so squat a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise up a little, chair pose. Exhale, airplane. Inhale to chair. Exhale to airplane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart, mountain pose. Step back with the left leg. Rise up, crescent lunge here. From your crescent lunge, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms reach up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. So you're just finding that little twist, moving with our breath. Inhale, reach high. One more time, left arm back, right arm forward, or right arm back, left arm forward, sorry. Reach back up. As you exhale, move through vinyasa or skip it and go right to down dog. Steady the breath. Deep breath in on your down dog. Sigh it out. Inhale. The bottom of the exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Exhale, airplane. Just flowing with your breath. Inhale to chair, exhale to airplane. Really hug the thighs together. Feel the belly draw in and up. Let the gaze come up when you're coming into chair. Feel the shoulder blades draw together when you come into airplane. And then next time you're in chair, inhale, exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart center. Step back with the right foot, find your crescent lunge, and then inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, left hand back, right arm forward. Inhale, high lunge, arms reach up. Exhale, left hand back, right arm forward. Inhale, reach back high. One more time, twist, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, move through a vinyasa, arms come down. Going at your pace. If I'm a little ahead or behind, just be at your breath's rhythm. No need to rush. Take a breath or two in your down dog. And we'll add on from that flow. So deep bend in the knees, look towards the hands, step or float to the top of your mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. 3 times, just transition chair to airplane. Moving with your breath 3 times, then finding mountain. Step back, crescent lunge, step back with your left foot. 3 times, just twist right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms reach up. From here, put the weight into that right leg. We're going to draw the left knee up towards the chest and cross the left knee on top of the right. So sink back a bit. We're coming into eagle legs. So we're crossing at the knees. Maybe that left foot wraps around the right leg, or maybe it just the left toes tap down to the outside of the right foot if you want that little kickstand. Just find your eagle, sit back, sink into it like chair. It helps you get into the twist. Then arms open wide. Cross the right arm over the left. Eagle arms, or if that's too deep, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Breathe here. 1 more full round of breath. Then from here, keep the arms as they are, uncross the legs, and just slowly extend that left leg back. Warrior 3 balance on the right foot with eagle arms. Hold for just 1 more breath. It's okay if you've wobbled out. And then exhale, release the hands, untwist the arms, and bring the hands down, standing splits here. Left leg reaches up. See if you can keep the hips squared to the ground, but lift from the inner thigh of the left leg. The upper body folds over the right leg. Doesn't matter how high you lift. Just breathe here. And then as you exhale, bring that left foot down. Cross the left foot over the right ankle. Fold it here with ankles crossed. Just catch your breath. It can be hard at first, flow, not knowing where we're going or for how long, but can we just embrace that this is all part of it? The wobbling, the unsure, but now you know. Now you can kind of prepare. So uncross the ankles. As you inhale, rise all the way up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. So let's do that again now. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. 3 times, chair to airplane. Using your breath. Then finding mountain. As you're ready, step back with the right leg. Finding that crescent lunge. Once you feel rooted in your stance, arms reach up. Exhale, left hand back, right arm forward. Inhale, reach up. 2 more times like that, twist. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach up. From here, stay in this crescent. Put weight into that left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee into chest. Start to drape that right knee over the left, finding eagle legs. So whether you have that kickstand with the right toes down, or you fully wrap the right foot around the left ankle. And then arms open wide, so sink back so you can really get there. Kind of be like you're in chair pose. Set your gaze on something not moving and hug the inner thighs together. Find center. Arms open wide, either opposite hand, opposite shoulder, or take that left elbow on top of the right. Eagle arms. Find one more breath. And then keep the eagle arms, undo the legs, start to balance just on that left leg. Upper body hinges forward, extend the right leg back into warrior 3. One more breath here. As you exhale, undo the arms, bring the fingertips down, standing splits. Right leg lifts from the inner thigh, hips squared off. Let the head drape down, upper body folds over the left leg. And then from here, bring that right foot down to meet the left. Cross the right ankle over the left and just find that fold here. Let's uncross the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms reach high. As you exhale, forward, fold it out. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back with the left foot. Drop the left knee down, uncurl the toes. Inhale, rise up here. Modified crescent. Maybe you can bend into that right knee a little further. And either stay here, you can either have the hands just above the knee or maybe the arms are reaching up. So you can either stay in this position or maybe you drop the right fingertips down on the right side and hinge the left arm up and over. Or if you have a block or a book you want to put down to kind of bring the floor up, just find that side opener. And then just come back up. Let's just shift into half splits. So straighten the right leg, send the hips back slightly, maybe wiggle the right heel forward. And if you want to just stay in your half splits, you feel that hamstring really fired up here, just stay and breathe. If you have splits in your practice or you're working them and you want to just try to come into full splits, maybe with a block or without, just take the next few breaths to be where you want to be today on your mat. Coming back to this is all part of it. How does that soothe you? How does that speak directly into what you're going through right now? Maybe it's even something on your mat, some pose you're striving for. It's remembering all the steps along the way that are part of getting where you want to go. We'll just slowly come back out of that. If you're in full splits, just as best you can, ease out. And then just bring that right knee in line with the left. Just sink back, child's pose, just for a couple breaths. And then pressing yourself back up. Just making your way to down dog. From here, left leg lifts, shift forward, bring the left knee to nose, step it between the hands. Drop your back knee down, uncurl the toes, just inhale, rise up, modified crescent. Maybe interlace the hands behind the head, just let the elbows open wide, heart open here, just breathing in. This is all part of it. Like, let that really sink in, take it fully in with the inhale. And then hands come down, finding that half split. So start to send the hips back, wiggle the left heel forward, left toes point up. So that left leg is straight. And the upper body folds over that leg. Or if you want to keep wiggling the left heel forward and the right foot back, kind of prepping full splits, just find your edge today, whatever that looks like. And just be in your breath. Just 2 more breaths here. Belly breathing. And then slowly start to come out of it. So whether you're in half splits, just bring that left knee back in line with the right. If you're in the full splits, just kind of wiggle yourself up. Just taking that child's pose just for 2 breaths. And then just sitting up in your child's pose, making your way down onto your backs. Maybe hug the knees into your chest for a moment. And then let's thread the needle. So take the right ankle, drape it over the left knee. And then let's just interlace the hands behind that left thigh or the left shin. Just draw that into the body. If you want to take it a little deeper, the right elbow can press into the right inner thigh to kind of guide the right knee away from the body. You'll feel maybe a little bit more sensation. Just breathe here. So I'm looking to do van life, and it's been quite the journey over the last several months to kind of nail down what it is I've been looking for, and just really been longing for it because I have been without a home of my own for 4 years now. I was full-time traveling and then just so much stuff. So I'm really deeply longing for my space to nest in something that's my own. And so I got back to California and I went out just looking to go to dealerships and just choose a van. And I get there and I had saved a bunch, and a friend was coming with me to go to different lots that had some available and just see what deal I could make. And the first place said, we don't have anything here. We have one coming in, but there's been a lot of calls on it. And then I went and called the other dealerships before going, and they all said the same thing. From here, keep the legs as they are. Keep that right ankle crossed on the left knee, but just release the hands at your side, and let's just let the legs drop over to the left. So let the right sole of your foot drop to the left side. So there's just a gentle twist here. And keep that right knee drawing up towards the ceiling. And again, if you're not sure what that looks like, you can just look over at me. Just find that sensation, how when you press the knee back, how that feels. So yeah, I call all these places that I was about to just drive around to, and they all said that the demand is so high that already so many people have called and they're selling for so much more. And I had a moment of, oh my gosh, this could be really discouraging. And I just kept hearing that phrase, this is all part of it. This is all part of it. And I just started to feel hopeful somehow. That even though I wasn't getting the response I wanted, that I was still getting closer to the thing. You can uncross, come out of the twist. Just take anything you need in between sides and then switch sides when you're ready. Just hugging the right thigh in towards the chest or the right shin. And so yeah, it wasn't what I expected, and I think I thought, I'm going to be getting something over the next few days, and I had this timeline, how it was all going to flow, and it was interrupted, and it was not going to look like that. But just remembering that this was part of it kind of just felt hopeful, that it was like, oh no, this is just showing me I have to look a different way. But it's moving me closer. So even though I don't fully see it yet, still, I'm like, this is part of it. It's taking me to my home. And I'm going to find it. So from here, keeping the legs as they are, still with that left ankle crossed on the right. Just let the hips drop over to the right, letting that left sole of your foot drop down to the right side. Shoulders stay rooted down to the ground. And just kind of see how it feels to let that left knee keep working up towards the ceiling. So where might you need that reminder in your own life today? What bumps have come up? What unexpected things have been said or happened that might want to throw you off track, but really they're just part of it? Have there been any places of discouragement recently? I just want you to sit with the last few moments of class, just breathing in that phrase, this is all part of it, and see what Spirit wants to show you with that. So just bring both knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. And whether you want to take happy baby or just legs up, shoulder stand, just staying in knees to chest, just take these next few breaths for yourself. Staying connected to your belly breath, breathing in. This is all part of it. And whenever you're ready, you can start to make your way into Shavasana. Just full, slow breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Letting your breath come back to its normal pace. Just be with the space you've made in your body and heart and mind. To sit in stillness. I always invite you to stay here longer if you have the time for it. Otherwise, slowly just move the fingers and toes. Just draw the knees into your chest, rolling onto your side in a fetal position. Coming up to sit. Just taking a breath, slow and deep. Exhale it out. So friends, may you go from here remembering that whatever you're walking through, this is all part of it. I'll see you next class.